In this example, we're asked to integrate dx over x multiplied by the square root of 4x squared plus 9. As soon as we see the square root and we test out u substitution and see that it doesn't work, then we immediately think trigonometric substitution. In this case, we have a function squared plus a constant squared, this pattern, which means we can do a tan substitution. In this case, u is 2x, so we're going to have 2x equal to a is 3, the square root of each part, tan theta solving for x, then we get 3 over 2 tan theta, differentiating 3 over 2 secant squared theta d theta. Let's work out the root here off to the side. When we make the substitution, 4x squared will become 9 tan squared theta plus 9. 4x squared, the square root of that was 2x, so it becomes 2x all squared. So it's this all squared, which gives us this. We factor out a 3. We actually factor out a 9, but since it's under the root, it becomes 3 outside the root. Tan squared theta plus 1 is secant squared, so the square root of secant squared is secant theta. So there's what we get for the root. If we fill in the rest of the pieces, then on top we get 3 over 2 secant squared theta d theta for dx. X is 3 over 2 tan theta, and the root is 3 secant theta. So simplifying, 3 over 2 and 3 over 2 can cancel. A secant cancels with a secant, and we're left with 1 over 3 times the integral of secant theta d theta over tan theta. Well, secant over tan, often the best thing to do here is to change everything to sine and cosine, so that's 1 over cosine theta times 1 over tan means the reciprocal of tan, which gives us cotan, or cosine over sine, times d theta. Cosines cancel, we're left with 1 over sine, and 1 over sine is cosecant theta d theta, and this is an integral that we should know, or we're given the formula for anyway, and the formula is natural log of secant cosecant theta minus cotan of theta plus some constant. Now we need each of these parts. We have tan, so we're going to draw a reference triangle here. Tan is 2x over 3, so opposite over adjacent, meaning using Pythagoras we get 4x squared plus 9, which is what we expect because that's what was in our question. This all ties together. So now we need cosecant, which is the reciprocal of sine. So the reciprocal of sine means hypotenuse, 4x squared plus 9 over opposite, which is 2x, minus cotan, and we can get that from the triangle as well, or We know tan is 2x over 3, so cotan has to be 3 over 2x. And that's plus c. We have a common denominator of 2x, so we could simplify that a little more, but there's no need. We can leave it as it is.